Good morning, movers, and welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. I'm Tracy Steen. This leg workout today, we're focusing all on quads. It's a quad domination. All right, the format is gonna be 50 seconds of work with 15 seconds in between. We'll repeat everything for 3 rounds to get some good progressive overload. You're gonna require a variety of dumbbells for the workout. Here are the ones that I'll be using. Of course, lift within your own abilities. And I'm also gonna use a bench, but I'll show you a modification if you don't have one. All right, we're gonna start you with a warm up and end with a cool down. Are you ready to move daily? Me too. Let's do it. I will put traditional strength on my watch. Okay, let's take it wide. Knees are soft and we'll hinge at the waist, hand to toe tap to start. Last one here, and a little side to side lunge. I will take it down to the ground, but you can stay up high if you'd like. Just rock side to side. We'll just get those inner thighs, calves, hamstrings, all warmed up. Even though we're focusing on quads today, obviously with a lot of the exercises, the whole leg will be used. So just wanna make sure we're ready to go. Draw that elbow toward the ground here to increase this stretch. One more on this side. Okay, stay low or go into a squat if you can't get low like this. Just camp out here for a few seconds and then we're gonna stand and squat. Just pushing out those knees, just getting inner thigh activated and warmed. Okay, stand and squat, keep your hands on your feet or let them migrate up your shins if you can't hold them down there. You've got 4 more here. And last one. Good, round up. Let's take it wide. Plie open here. Last one, and you're gonna do a little turn. Pelvic tilt, and we'll drop into that static lunge for 10 per leg. Last one on this side. Good, and turn to the other side. Tilt, shoulders back, and drop. Warming up that hip flexor here, so nice and slow. Last one here. All right, and a front kick. You've got 10 a leg. Last one, switch sides, kick. Last 2, good, and some hip openers here. And we'll finish with a torso turn. Very nice. Okay, take a look at the top of the screen. That's the first circuit. We're gonna do it 3 times. Grab your weights. Let's work. I've got my 8-pound dumbbells right there. I'm gonna elevate my heels, holding 15s to start. If you don't have anything stable to elevate your heels with, just do this flat on the ground. Front rack here and drop. You're low. Drive and flex your quads at the top. Really want to keep that upper body super tall. I get as low as I can go here. Even a little pause at the bottom and then driving up. And last one here. Moving into the bear crawl. Okay, super low to the ground, hover. So you're activating those quads. Front and back walk. Okay, here we go. Opposite hand and foot. Step forward at the same time and back at the same time. Take little steps. See, quads on fire already. Stay low to the ground with your knees. Try not to rock the body or the hips, okay? Keep them flush, parallel to the ground. Now onto your step up. Stay super close. If you don't have a bench or something to step up on, just give me that squat high knee. I'll call halfway. I'm holding 15s. Step up and down. Try to keep that bottom foot flat on the ground. Okay, don't pop it off your tiptoe. So the foot stays flat. You'll activate quads a lot more that way. Last one on this side, and switch legs. Back to the top. Okay, front rack, I'll stick with 15s here. Heels elevated if you can. And you're dropping low. And drive. Knees are staying equal distance apart. Well done. Into that bear crawl again. Nice low hover. Back is flat. And here we go. Take a step. Lift your opposite hand and foot up at the exact same time. And into your front, or step up rather. Quick step here. I'll stay with 15s, and I'll call half. Remember, flat foot on the bottom. Not your tiptoe. Last one here. Switch legs. Round 3, I'll go up to my 20s for my front squat. Whew, that's tough. Harder with the 20s, obviously. Okay, into the bear crawl. And hover. Back is flat. I know not everyone loves this exercise, but it is really such a great all-over exercise. We've got shoulders, core, stability, muscles, and then quads with that low, low hover. And last step ups, I'll stick with 15s. They're a challenge with that flat foot for me. All right, I'll call half, nice and tall. Switch legs. Very good. Okay, water rest. Pause if you need a longer break. Whew, take a look at the screen, and that's what's coming up next. You're starting with the pistol squat, so you need something stable to sit on. Foot is here, and we're gonna stand and then not plop. You could put a little helper if you need. If you can't do it, elevate it. All right, I'll call half and slow. So up, control the down. Push, flex the quad at the top. Yes, some glute here as well, but a nice activation of that quad. Of course, if it's not hard enough, you hold a weight in your hands. Last one on this side. Switch your leg and lift. I'm gonna grab my 25s for that wide, narrow sit squat. It's gonna be whatever you can rack on your shoulders. Okay, stable chair, narrow squat. We stand, sit and wide, stand, sit and narrow. You have to be sure of your sit before releasing body weight. That's why we want a bench or a chair that's not gonna move. Put it against a wall or something. 25s are work here. 50 pounds in total for me. That was hard. Right into your front lunge hop. If you can't do the hop and you want to just hit that static lunge, that's fine. I'll stand on the same side. I'll call half, nice and tall. Low, power. Clap underneath if you want. We're aiming for that explosive power there. Boom, drive the knee. Let's go. Last one here, switch sides, low, boom. As high as you can, power up. Let's go. Whoa, holy. Round two, back to your pistol squat. Nice and tall. I'll call half, control. If that's hurting the hip flexor, you just bring the leg down for a sec. Hit one supported, okay? Switch legs, drive, control. If you had a TRX, you wanted to hit this on a TRX, perfect. Really control the down. Into your sit squat, I'll stay with 25s. Narrow, push straight up, push. Sit and wide, don't plop, control. I love that the dog is just losing her mind upstairs. That's not stressful at all for me. I hope you can't hear her. Now that I have this mic, you usually can't hear much upstairs, but it's stressing me out slightly. They're doing construction next door, so lots of people in and out of our front window view. 10 seconds, straight up, let's go. That was more challenging this time. Okay, front lunge. I'll call half. Shoulders back, power up. Last one here. Switch your leg. Whew. This side quad feels it bad. Nellie Olson. Okay. Round 3. Sit squat. Super tall and work. Switch legs. Into the sit squat. Narrow, wide, core engaged. You really have to keep that core wall activated when the weights are above like this, compressing your spine. You have to keep it strong, like you're wearing a girdle, okay? Think of that. Everything is one piece, moving straight up and down. Whew. Okay, let's finish with the front lunge. I'll call half. You're tall. Switch legs. Drive your knee, come on, push. High as you can go. Nellie, hiya. Okay, take a look at the screen. There's your next circuit. Pause again if you need longer. Join me back, keep working. Moving into your Bulgarian split squat. You could do a static lunge if you don't have something to put the back leg onto. I'm holding a 15, and I'll call half. Hinge forward at the waist. Flex quads at the top. Here we go. You're gonna drop it low and drive and flex. Good. All right, switch sides. Here we go. And we drop as low as you can. We've got that forward lean going on here. Yes, we activate glutes here as well, but quads are also involved in this muscle action, in this exercise rather. Keep your back flat. Mercy in the middle. Into your plank jack bear hop. You can modify this from a bench if you don't want to use your wrists and walk it in. Otherwise, plank jack bear, plank jack hover. That was a long time. Okay, front lunges. I know it's similar to the Bulgarian split. I should have put this in another circuit, but here we are. Alternating lunges, shoulders back. Okay, now, if you have space to do walking lunges, I would prefer those. So go ahead and hit walking lunges if you've got the space. I don't have this set up to do the walking lunges today, so this is good too. Stay tall. Back to your split squat. And I'll call half. Switch sides. Into your plank jack bear hop or walk. Plank position, jack and hop, hover. Good. Oh, those were almost fried. Alternating front. Okay, I'll stick with 15s. Super tall, shoulders back. Or hit your walking lunge. Straight up and down, folks. It's a step forward, then a drop straight up and down. Round 3. Okay, back to split. I'll call half. Okay, switch your leg. I already tell ya. Let's go into your plank jack bear hop. And jack. And hover. You could walk this in, remember. Oh, that one is so hard. Crawl up. Last exercise, I'm gonna hold 20s in my front lunge. Working hard now. Finish strong. That's heavy. Doing well, you're halfway. Last 10 seconds. Stay in the pocket. Work hard. This is work for those legs. I feel it too. 3, 2, 1, and done. You've moved daily in your quad domination. She was on fire today, folks. Well done. Join me for a stretch if you can. Okay, I'm just gonna get another mat here because I want to do a nice deep quad stretch. Now, feel free to just do a standing quad stretch here if you can't do it. But here we're gonna get right low, okay? And we're gonna lean things back. Lengthening through your hip flexor and that quad. Oh yeah. I do miss that leg extension machine. I really do, not gonna lie. I like how it develops. But you know what I found? I saw a picture of myself the other day in shorts, switch legs, and it was in the summer when I was hiking a lot. So doing all of these workouts still, but then adding a lot of uphill, downhill hiking. So in like steep climbs. And my quads were popping. So what does that tell you? That's really good activity for those front vastus muscles, or hills. So if you have hills around your area, do try to incorporate that into your routine. Okay, let's come here. We're gonna go right into pigeon. I feel my glutes need some love as well here. Sink low as you can into this here. Actually, let's bring it all the way down to the ground. So yeah, some specific workouts like this, where you're targeting, the majority of the exercises are really targeting quads. Again, I said this in our Instagram reel of this workout, that it's hard in a home gym, switch legs, when you don't have access to specific machines that target those muscles. I mean, you could do that leg extension with a dumbbell between your legs. I really don't feel like it's heavy enough. I would have to be there for 50 to 100 reps in order to get any sort of stimulus on that front quad. So that's why I didn't include that one here today, of course. You could do, what else? Yeah, like, you know, this leaning one here where you're leaning back with a dumbbell, that can activate quads as well. Let's go into this seated hamstring stretch here. But what is really useful is that step up. So if you have a stair or a chair, what you really want to do is have a flat foot on the ground when you're hitting that step up. If you bounce off the tiptoe, you're going to be hitting that back glute. But if you step up with a flat foot, this bottom foot is not giving much help at all, right? So it's the top foot, quad dominant, that's going to get you up on that bench. So that can be something that you really practice if you want to target more quads. And then I didn't do it here just because it wasn't timed. But you could go really slow on the eccentric phase, so super slow on that down phase, and that would be really useful. Let's bring that leg across. So I've done that before in some of my member workouts where we're super, super slow on the eccentric phase. It's keeping tension longer on those quad muscles, which will activate more muscle fibers, which will tear more muscle fibers, which will help more muscle fibers to grow, right? So that's how you can do that. But I think in general, adding 1 to 2 leg days per week is really important. They're big muscle groups, so they use a lot of energy and help increase that caloric expenditure, but also make you strong in the lower body, which is what we want as we age, to stave off falls and fragility. Anyway, let me just show you this quick. So yes, super flat foot. And then you'd step up and then you'd slow 2, 3, 4. So nice and slow on the down. Okay, thanks for joining. Go Move Daily in your wellness and nutrition, and I'll see ya in the next workout.